Russian flight controllers now confirming that station keeping is over. The Progress has begun its final approach to the International Space Station's aft port of the Zvezda service module for link-up just about 8.5 minutes from now. You can now see the thruster firings on the jets as the Progress conducts a lateral movement to align its forward docking port to the aft docking port of the Zvezda service module. That docking probe at the forward end of Progress will slide into the docking port of the aft end of Zvezda. Contact and capture will then initiate a few minutes of relative motion dampening out between the two vehicles to initiate the hookup of the hooks and latches on both sides of the docking interface to form a hard mate and a tight seal between the two craft.
You have to retract. You have to retract the probe as we discussed before, so we will do it in automatic. Okay. Copy. At 30 meter, we will activate the work and push the talk button. Keep it on. Okay, copy.
Progress now about 99 meters away from the aft port of Zvezda, closing at a rate of about 0.6 of a meter per second. At the time of contact and capture, the Progress's forward progress will have slowed to about 0.1 of a meter per second.
Yes.
As Progress approaches ever closer, it will move behind that extended solar array on the port side of the Zvezda service module. This view from the P1 or Port 1 camera on the truss on the port side of the complex. This Progress carrying 5,125 pounds of cargo, 1,058 pounds of propellant, 99 pounds of air, 926 pounds of water, and more than 3,000 pounds of repair equipment, spare parts, resupply items, life support system, inventory, and experiment hardware for the crew on board the International Space Station, as well as clothing and other personal items for Clay Anderson, the NASA astronaut, who will be launched next month aboard the shuttle Atlantis on the STS-117 mission to relieve Sonny Williams for about a 5-month stay on the station.
The illumination is better.
Progress now 54 meters away from its final destination, closing at a rate of about 0.2 of a meter per second. Both Progress and the International Space Station orbiting at an altitude of 220 statute miles, about to cross the equator, moving from northwest to southeast in an orbit inclined 51.6 degrees to either side of the equator. This view now from the S1 camera on the starboard truss of the International Space Station. Progress continuing its glacial approach for link-up to the aft port of the Zvezda service module.
On 30 meters, activate plus X. Activity plus X. Okay, copy.
Наблюдаем мишень.
Now we see the target.
Хорошо.
We're monitoring the target. Good.
Оба креста видите и вынесены и на подложку.
You see both crosses? Yes, both of them. The target is to the right.
У нас не очень.
Because we don't see it that well here from the ground.
The Corps' automated rendezvous system bringing the Progress in, fine-tuning the alignment of its forward docking probe to the aft docking port of Zvezda, just 34 meters separating the two craft.
Within the range of half of the degree. Okay, copy.
Да, есть 30 метров.
Do you see 30 meters? Yes, we see 30 meters. So I initiate that command. Okay, the command was issued. Now I'm turning it on. Well, it's at your discretion.
Я попробую, лучше спереди.
It will be better with the light on. I'll do that.
Нам тоже лучше тогда.
Yes, it would be better if you do it with the light. Yeah.
Мишень в центре, кресты собраны.
Okay, the crosses
Есть база R.
on the target
Есть база R.
as air.
Выверится.
Есть смещение в центре мишени вправо.
Now
Мы сейчас
it's about 1.5 degrees to the right of the target. Okay, continue on. Copy.
Progress now 16 meters away from its docking port. Good views from both the port and starboard truss cameras on the International Space Station. Rate of closure now 1/10 of a meter per second.
Кресты собраны.
Okay, the crosses are together. Copy.
Standing by for contact and capture of the International Space Station.
Degree to the right. Copy.
Есть визуально 3 метра.
Okay, visually, I see it now.
Ожидаем касания.
Now we're waiting for the contact. Copy.
Есть касание.
Okay, contact.
Docking confirmed.
And the capture. Copy.
Docking confirmed, right on the money, right on time, at 12:10 a.m. Central Time as the two craft passed just off the northeast coast of Australia at an altitude of 220 statute miles. Progress 25 has nestled into the aft port of the Zvezda service module.
Thank you, and we congratulate you with a successful docking.
Заключительная операция выключения ТОРу.
Выполняем 26.
Okay, now move on to 27 and
The International Space Station now in free drift, all thrusters disabled to permit the relative motion between the two vehicles to dampen out.
okay, activate.
This will take just a few moments before the docking probe on the forward end of the Progress 25 begins to retract to initiate the lash up of the hooks and latches on either side of the docking interface. Again, a smooth and uneventful docking of Progress 25.